Pika favorite. Versus.
I don't know why.
It's a double damage.
It'd be a big maybe. I would assume that.
Someone turned the mic all the way down to like -18.
Oh, interesting.
Oh wow.
Wow, someone wants to...
you guys.
No.
Oh no!
Okay, I got you guys turned up.
Oh, he got hit by the normal. I'll finish. And I think he's gonna make it. It is crazy.
Interesting. One thing I've noticed about Procyon from watching him is that he really likes to go deep on commit with his edge guards.
Yeah.
Like I tend to have more of a playstyle to where like I threaten it but don't really go for it a lot of the times.
Yeah, it just supports an out an option.
Or like if I see if it's not gonna hit, I'll reset and just put it right to that. Procyon really takes those 50-50s, but
and Dahveed, very good use of that rage and just figuring out like, okay, that's not safe for shield, let me just grab it down throw.
in a matchup like this, it can be scary to commit to those edge guards. If you miss it, you give the heavy stage control, and that's when those scary kills can happen, which I think was a big factor in why Dahveed was able to take the first stock in the set.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. We see Dahveed just not usually playing this passive. He's playing a bit more, what do you call camping, from his usual playstyle, which is a bit more aggressive with nairs and stuff, but gotta do what he gotta do against the rat.
Especially when you're up like this, like there's no sense of taking risks, so I like what Dahveed's doing. He's taking space, not committing to anything. Getting so much extra credit here, 180%.
Oh, right. That was right.
I did not hear about this.
Yeah. I don't know if you're playing FIFA, but
I imagine. What else was
yeah, you wouldn't go like not FIFA against Rool.
Yeah.
Well,
he is red trapping very well.
Pikachu player one, but Thomas we're talking about. I know Thomas has a lot of discomfort with Pika against heavies. So I've seen him switch to Pikachu to have that additional explosivity because he's not used to doing that.
Yeah.
I would not think he would do that against Dahveed.
No, I've seen him play Pika against Dahveed every other time. So he's got this matchup figured out as bad as it may seem, you know.
Yeah, but and the way that he figured out is like, okay, let me just hang back, let me just wait until he makes a mistake, grab him, and then go. Or something similar.
Yeah, and this is something that's really good against aggressive Pikachu. Like, Procyon's really kind of hold forward and try to get these big interactions onto the thing, but when you do that, you create 50-50s, and that's exactly what a heavy like K really wants in this situation.
Yeah, like every trade is in favor of K. It doesn't matter like if it's like a fair, a down air, and
this next moment's gonna be huge because one random forward tilt or something like that can really do it.
Even a jab wedge might just kill.
Honestly, yeah.
Just both players trying to be patient. And
Just
crown.
keeping his space. Really just zoning Pikachu out.
Nice angle by Procyon just to like get back to ledge. That was nice. And couldn't shield the cannonball.
One of those things where like just really checking to see if Procyon has that discipline.
Interesting DI options by Dahveed. I think he pulled it in during that one, which is a bit interesting because that is not. Just get the counter do DI in.
Yeah, one thing I'm seeing from Procyon is he's really trying to look to finish these kills. I think Dahveed's capitalizing on that really well. Like Procyon, he wants to dash attack, he wants to up throw, or he wants something like that where try to secure the kill earlier, but Dahveed was aware of this, and for a really long time was able to avoid that until he finally got to the red trap situation. Yeah, that's fair for Procyon.
Now we see that this is even. Well, as even as it can get. That Nair killed Veed. Didn't know.
It is no longer even.
Whoa, what the?
That's Veed.
Yes.
Oh, what?
I'm getting tired.
Same.
EP.
I'm very eat.
They're going hard on the music counterpick.
The music counterpick does like influence.
Yeah.
A lot.
Huge game changer.
Because since both people are using the same, listening to the same music, but not playing at the same rhythm, it is interesting to figure out. That's why a lot of players like have the music, and whenever they use a stock, they just swap the song.
Yeah.
Because they have to play with another rhythm.
It's like especially with the mod, it's just play with any like song you want on any stage. It's really nice. Personally, I'm a fan of the new Pokemon soundtracks. It's pretty fire.
Yeah. I'm biased. I like. That was a great one. And Procyon just letting him. Not letting him lead.
Procyon does the best when he starts committing to just going for the safer options, which I think is something huge. Like I'm seeing a lot more of like grip back forward airs. I'm seeing a lot more of like down tilts, that sort of thing. These spares especially just kind of spacing out the beat a whole ton.
That up smash is also pretty safe, just not in this situation. But seeing like this is not still, it's kind of even right now. Procyon I don't think gets in a percentage that can kill. Now it's very much in Dahveed's favor right now. Getting those web traps, and we can see the difference in just staying calm, not letting that SD get to you. And now Dahveed managed to web trap.
Dahveed's discipline so far this set has been absolutely fantastic. Like, because of that discipline that we see Dahveed surviving such late percents, 140. Oh, Tico, that's that.
It still was pretty late, but couldn't get anything out of it. Just getting himself into disadvantage during that Halo time. See ya.
Cool, don't get stuck. Oh, nice reflect there.
He is on point with those reflectors.
Oh,
wrong side.
It's okay, he gets the punish anyway.
Dahveed's did an amazing job punishing Procyon, not really fully taking advantage from the mid-range options available. Procyon's either in full-on camp mode, which doesn't fully benefit him because of all the mix-ups that K-Roll has. And also calling out Procyon's aggression. Because a lot of times I see Procyon, he decides he's going to commit and he commits to it. Dahveed knows this. He's going for things. Just being ready so that Procyon can't get some of the big hit options. Yeah, it's working out really well for Dahveed right now.
I think the biggest thing that we need to capitalize other than that is make sure that he can ledge trap and try to not get ledge traps. I feel like that. Oh my god, wow. What a nice reversal.
That was all around amazing. Like, starting from that ledge situation, like Dahveed held onto the ledge, waiting for Procyon to commit on something like the forward smash, getting the late nair, just playing it out, knowing that Procyon had no option to trade there. It's just really smart awareness of Procyon's options.
Yeah, and even just like tanking through that hook deck, and still those reactions are insane by Dahveed, just waiting out the T-joke, knowing that it's going to be there, and just seeing that jump is like, okay, he's going to T-joke. It is incredible. See ya. Incredible discipline, as you said. He might be dead? No, looking for the mix-up.
Look for a dash attack tries to kill Procyon's really got to find a kill soon.
Even then, he's right now at 2%, I think, with this amount of rage. And, ooh, almost got it.
Barely forced.
A bit more percent, that would have been it. Procyon needs to play very carefully. He is now in kill percent, and he grabs him, told him out right. But not even a grab, also pulling out the jump. And now we have a game.
One thing that I would like to see Procyon do a lot more is go for
Yeah.
is go for a lot more of like the pairs that I was talking about earlier. Just really taking advantage of some of the mid range. I think Dahveed's noticing that Procyon isn't really tends to commit either too defensively or too offensively without really shifting between them throughout the match. And I think it's one of the key deciding factors that allow Dahveed to take that game.
Yeah. Also now Procyon has a counter pick advantage. That might change things, especially giving Dahveed a stage that doesn't allow that.
I feel like those stages.
It is smaller than most stages, so Dahveed can cover more of the stage, but he has less room to evade the T-rolls in evade.
I think this is interesting. This is Procyon's counter pick.
Yes.
I would have expected like count or something.
I would have expected Smash. Yeah, tiny stage.
Smash was hit or miss. It's a tiny stage which is good for getting edge guards, but I feel like Procyon hasn't been getting a ton of value off his edge guards right now, and it probably isn't really central to his game plan. Like, I think, more likely than not, I think Procyon just wants to like get back in his comfort zone. I know he loves going for some of his like really big extensions and combos, and because he's not really getting them right now, like I don't blame him for a pick like small battlefield. Just saying, I want a standard stage. I want to do what I'm comfortable with. I want to get back into zone, and I want to take this momentum back to win the set.
So far, he's doing a great job of keeping the V in disadvantage. This 100% pretty much unanswered right now.
Yeah, the beat started very hot this game, and now he's...
Another good reflect.
Those reflects are just telling Procyon.
This is going to be the key situation, though, because right now, Dahveed's just playing it slow and slow.
Oh no, the
Procyon's looking for some of these tips with the dash
Oh
attack,
my god,
but
that DI was not probably the right option. That was right. Yeah.
this is the percent where Dahveed's been getting the most value, because this is not a percent where K-Rool can get killed by a random dash attack or anything like that, but he knows that Procyon's starting to look for some of these options, and he's punishing that. Like, there's a dash attack
Procyon
going
is
on.
going to look desperate in this situation. Not figuring out how to kill. Even balls left and right.
This is like the worst part about fighting a heavy when they're like, they take the first stock, but they're like high percent, and then you just can't finish it.
Yeah, this is a huge one. Maybe with the rage, dash attack might start killing, depending on DI. But if it's DI, perfectly fine.
Yeah. Those are applications.
100%.
DI in, you get hit, kill the top. If you DI out, you might just get killed off the side. Or on the top.
Back credit is huge here. Yeah, we're in a wedge trap situation. The buried opposite.
Yeah. The beat is completely like blocking out, like running behind people, just like reflecting it every time. Yeah,
Stopping the approaches.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him do that much. I think this is before. I think this is something new he's been trying to do snap and it's working really well.
Yeah, I think probably the first set that they played today was a big knowledge gathering set.
Yeah. Oh,
they played today.
Okay.
This is run.
I absolutely love the adaptations from Dahveed. Like, you can see he thought about this matchup, what to do, what things he can call it from Procyon, and it's paying off.
Yeah. Procyon's doing a good job now. Again, racking up, building up that percent, but he just needs to really kill it these stocks. That's
and still not a percentage that it will kill a random dash attack. You'll probably need to find a smash attack or confirm from near. Even then, it might not kill.
Big damage with the up throw.
I'm gonna call out the roll in.
I like that call out though, because there's such good risk reward there. Like, you hit it and Pikachu might just die. If you don't, like, there's still quick attack and lag. Worst comes to worst, you do like one hit of quick attack, so you're not that big a deal.
Because a lot of Pikachu, what they do is when they quick attack, they press one of their super fast aggressive options like up tilt, and that would have just called it out and just kill it in on the spot.
Dahveed's just been doing a great job of having, just being totally willing to reset whenever possible. Doesn't want to push neutral, doesn't want to take 50-50, it's just say, hey, I got this one thing.
Yeah. Also, just armoring through the edge guard situation, that is something that is very big, not letting him get top.
Oh my, another reflect.
That might have killed.
This is literally like matchup changing.
Yeah.
There it is. Procyon's not out of this one just yet.
He can narrow loop
Scary,
him
though.
into
Dahveed just
oblivion,
need
but
one up tilt, one forward tilt, one cannonball off stage,
one down throw.
one down throw. Oh, that'll do it. The up tilt coming out.
Let's see if we get a hollow bash.
Whole Bastion.
Start battle! King K. Rool! Pikachu!
No, let's.
Left early today.
Yeah, it is kind of late. Not gonna lie, it is kind of late.
Oh, yeah, people, I think it's because like a lot of setups got taken. So
Yeah.
back to the match you're getting where
Let's see if Procyon can
Oh.
just keep his composure and like not let the last game just run him over. And let's see if Dahveed can just capitalize.
It's up to Procyon right now to make the adaptation of gameplay. He's been getting so many good callouts. I think Procyon needs to start being confident, like mixing up his options, embracing new play charts. Whether or not he can do that with only one more game to go is going to be what makes the difference with the side.
Trying to get that decent combo, still not going to be enough to get him to a percentage that he can just take the game, start taking the lead. But also giving him a bit more room to just maneuver out of the projectiles. But getting sucked by the cannon is not probably going to do it.
I'm also liking the way that Dahveed is playing on the platforms. One of the things that had me thinking about the small battlefield pick was that Procyon's been having trouble getting in, but with that platform,
On the wrong side with no tech. I don't think Dahveed expected to need to tech there. He probably expected
Dahveed's
to get
playing on
falling
these
out.
platforms. It reduces a lot of Procyon's ways of getting in. Like you can't suddenly, you have to be much more precise in the both areas to approach the full battle.
Yeah.
Luckily that huge language was a huge game changer. Now Procyon's got the lead. Don't have to worry too much about approaching.
That jump could have killed, but also something that I'm noticing from Dahveed that he wasn't doing when he was doing early. Whenever he got hit by the up tilt, you need to get out that so that Pikachu's forced to react to your DI and he has to follow you. There wasn't that much stage to follow him. So, but also Procyon kind of catching onto the reflectors and calling out the bad recovery.
Big down air.
This might be the mental reset that Procyon needs, but Dahveed playing still composed.
One thing I was talking about is that Procyon needs to mix up the options and find a way to get past Dahveed's flowchart that he's established. And he's doing that right now. In their call out, the down air call out. This is the explosivity that Procyon finds most comfortable.
Also, just calling out the counters with the shield and just comboing K. Rool from there. That is something that is very big. That is what I think Procyon has been struggling with this whole set. Just trying to get in with T-Jolt because that's his main way of getting in. And it hasn't been working without with counter adaptation from Dahveed. Now it is on Dahveed to just find a way to adapt. And not gonna be it yet. Kinda look for that. Not gonna be it.
First I'm looking for some other big spots. Tech Chase coming in, getting up there.
Really, Dahveed was almost dead.
Oh,
Gonna take it. 132, not a percentage that he might be able to kill from the left strap, but Dahveed is.
He's still getting a lot of his kills from reads, so we're in a situation where like Dahveed's at 155.
yes, yeah.
Dahveed's now just now getting into
So it'll be
that
little
technical
triple
mode. So
Oh, let's go. Alright.
Shield
what
poke.
is it? Like, all Procyon uses is one hit.
Either
One
dash
tap.
attack or an up throw.
Can't let the beat get started holding the ground. That's not really safe. And,
It is not too late. Dahveed has reclaimed stage. Procyon's maybe a bit more C, and Dahveed's looking for ways he can punish him.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlucky suck on the blunderbuss.
Pikachu.
Game 5
In that situation,
now it is on Dahveed to adapt and take the game. Or take the set.
This might be one of the longer microspacing deaths that we're gonna
yeah.
Yeah, and it's not that big in terms of entrance. It's just big because of how long it's gonna take. 10-20.
Start the battle.
So Dahveed currently thinking of his counter pick. We know that the ban was battle.
So that leaves his end with his
Don't worry about it. Look, if it's Dahveed, it's gonna go fast.
We'll just set the timer to like
2 minutes.
no, it's like infinite, so you can't
Pikachu.
overload. Actually, that might be worse.
That might be worse.
One stock.
one stuff.
One stock. That might be worse because I'm gonna just chase people.
One.
Same with the Dahveed. Now going to town. Interesting counter pick. Give him a bit more stage control. But
Pikachu's like the same.
yeah, you can kill very early off the side.
There's no way like the stage, but now I think about it, I don't see Procyon go for a lot of nervous or big advantage conversions or anything like that. So maybe Dahveed's actually comfortable with extra space and just willing to play it neutral, willing to play the space, not giving Procyon the scrap that he wants.
Yeah, Dahveed trying to get enough space to set up the wall, and then if Procyon manages to get in, then he can block. That is what Dahveed's plan seems to be right now.
Might be looking for the earlier kills off of weapon traps. CC is playing much more safe than him too. One thing I noticed that Dahveed wasn't really going for a lot of hard reads, like several more. None of those reads that heavies like to do that will kill people at like 40 sometimes. So I think time just gives him so much more time to reset.
Yeah.
Go off those that situations. So.
Yeah, Dahveed currently is basically calling out Procyon, saying like, I'm gonna beat you in neutral, and that's how I'm gonna win the game. If I don't beat you in neutral, I'm not gonna win the game.
Yeah, he's saying it's game 5. You're scared to go for your combos. So it's fine if you have the flat stage. Like, I will just win off the safety.
Nice DI by Dahveed, not getting mixed up with classic DI in against Pikachu. Just dive for it. And waiting it out. That was very good patience by Dahveed, just didn't manage to capitalize. But now, no crown, no side B, no armor off stage.
One thing that's also really nice is that
Nice call out by
Town does have a higher ceiling, so it does make it a bit harder for Pikachu to kill outside of edge guard situations. Yeah, she technically kills off the top. Same with, of course, up throw. That might be another thing to be looking for, and that might be another crucial factor in this set. Of course, Procyon took that kill from putting Crown off stage and pulling up the sides, but I think Dahveed's forcing Procyon to play for, or he's forcing both of them to play out and kill the side, which Dahveed might be much more comfortable with.
Yeah, but Procyon right now is just managing to get 100% uncontested. And the armor is in trouble right now. 42 to 118. Yeah, but still, that approach and just shielding behind T-Jolt is super big for Procyon, not getting called out on that. And pulling out the Sprout shield. Now Dahveed seems a little bit hesitant with a couple of the options that he chose right now, but he needs to remain composed. He needs to try to wait it out.
This is scary, because we're from the Millwoods. This is huge. Like, this is the one thing that was gonna help Procyon get the advantage off the town. He is reminding Dahveed that just because I didn't get the combos earlier doesn't mean that I can't get them now.
I think the game 4 combos at the ledge gave Procyon the confidence to go for in this game 5.
It's paying off. He is pulling stock right now. They're not playing fast enough.
And getting called out with that recovery, that angle. And Procyon needs to stay there.
PvP Rob, PvP